My name is Emily Thompson. At 36, I'm a senior compliance officer at Summit Health Tech in downtown Denver, making sure our medical software follows every HIPAA rule and federal guideline. It's quiet, precise work that suits me. To my family, though, I'm still the cautious middle child who picks spreadsheets over their big dreams. Dad remarried Patricia when I was 19, bringing her son Derek into our lives. Derek was the golden boy, charming but unreliable. When they used my sister Chloe's college fund for one of his failed ideas, I started keeping my distance. Polite holidays, short visits. That changed the Sunday Derek texted about family dinner at their Littleton home. The house smelled of Patricia's green chili stew. Over apple crisp, he leaned forward. I've got this app, Linkforge, to connect freelancers. Rocky Mountain Ventures is interested, but they want corporate credibility. You'd be perfect as compliance co-founder. Equity for you. What do you say? I set my fork down gently. Derek, after everything, I can't risk my license. I'm sorry. The answer is no. The table went still. Patricia's eyes filled with disappointment. Derek's smile faded. You'll regret this, he said quietly as I left. A week later, my phone exploded with fraud alerts. Someone had filed an LLC listing me as chief compliance officer, applied for a $50,000 business loan using my social security number, and forged my signature on investor paperwork. My bio from Summit's website was everywhere. My hands shook, but my training kicked in. I traced every trail. IP addresses pointing to Derek's apartment, metadata on the PDFs, a $4,000 transfer from Patricia's consulting account. This was identity theft, a Class 4 felony under Colorado law, CRS 18-5-902, carrying 2 to 6 years, and possible federal wire fraud because the applications cross state lines. I built a binder no prosecutor could ignore. Timelines, screenshots, recorded calls where they pressed me to just sign and make it right. I felt heartbroken more than angry. Part of me still loved the family we used to be. 3 weeks later, we sat down again. Emotions ran raw. Derek finally cracked. I had gambling debts piling up. I panicked. I never meant to hurt you. You did hurt me, I said, voice steady but eyes wet. I love Dad and you, but love doesn't mean letting you destroy my life. That night I sent the full package to the Colorado Attorney General's office, the FTC Identity Theft Division, the banks, and the investor, CCing the family. My note was simple. I didn't want it to come to this. But I won't be anyone's victim. The investigation moved fast. Investigators called my evidence textbook. Derek faced charges but took a plea, probation, full restitution, mandatory gambling counseling, and community service. Patricia and Dad finally admitted they'd enabled him for years. 6 months later we gathered. Not for confrontation but careful healing. Chloe flew in from Seattle. Over coffee, Dad said. We lost sight of what family really means. Patricia wiped tears. I'm so sorry for choosing sides that weren't fair. I nodded. I forgive you. But the boundaries stay. No more business schemes, no pressure. If we do family therapy together, I'm in. Otherwise, we keep it light and respectful. Derek sent a handwritten letter from his steady sales job in Boulder. I'm getting real help. Thank you for not letting me drag you down. The biggest lesson? Family isn't blind loyalty or shared last names. It's choosing respect every single day. Standing up for yourself isn't cold. It's the foundation that lets real relationships grow. Sometimes the hardest no opens the door to the healthiest yes later. I still look out my condo window at the Rockies and feel peace. Protecting my peace wasn't revenge. It was love in action.